Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, that's the place where we review, break down and speak about movies in various forms, from screenwriting, storyboarding, cinematography, acting, directing, everything that's in the flow of the moment. Before I get started, remember to like, subscribe and comment to the channel and this video. So today's movie that I'm gonna quickly to review is 3:10 to Yuma, one of my favorite genre. It's a western. I love western. It's from 2007, starring Russell Crowe and Christian Bale, director Mr. James Mangold. There's something really, I don't know, primal, I would say, in the western genre that I like. It really speaks to me, to my heart. This combination of nature and horses, yeah, animals of course, and living in nature and making a living, and this really hard lifestyle between man and nature. That's really nice, and it's really portrayed really greatly in 3:10 to Yuma. I'm gonna speak about a character development that I found really interesting in this movie. Not so much about the story. The story, it's just to sum it up really quickly. We have the main two characters, Christian Bale and Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe is an outlaw. It's a criminal who assaults stagecoaches and all kind of bad stuff. Christian Bale is just he's a farmer. He has a ranch. From the beginning on, you see in the setup, Act 1, he's in trouble. He has debt and he needs money to pay off his debt. So he's accepting to help escort Russell Crowe's character to a place where there's a railroad station that will bring Russell Crowe's character to Yuma, where there's a big prison facility. That's just the story. You see the trip there they are taking, the problems they have to overcome, the conflicts, the original band, or 8 people that Russell Crowe, the boss, will try to free Russell Crowe on a few occasions. That's basically the story, what's happening. The very nice thing, in my opinion, is the relationships between Christian Bale and Russell Crowe and how this is developing. Although Russell Crowe's character, it's a bad guy, it's a criminal, it's somebody basically who kills people, there's a very deep humanity in him that you get to see sometimes here and there, especially depending on who he has in front of him and how this person is acting in relationships to him. And he gets to feel and to see from, I would say, pretty much the beginning in Christian Bale's character that there's some kind of humility, some kind of I would say a hard-working man, and he gets to see and to feel this in Christian Bale's character. And so there's a very beautiful scene at the end that gets really to show a change between Christian, more of the changes from the Russell Crowe's character, how he gets along during the whole escort that they do to escort him to the railroad station. He gets along. He's not really opposing. He gets away at a certain point, but he gets along pretty much. And even at the end, when everything gets difficult and tight for Christian Bale's character, he gets along. He says, okay, I need to go to this train, because later we we get to know that he already went to Yuma and he escapes twice, so it's not a big deal for him get back to prison. He knows that ultimately he can escape, right? Where we really see the change is at a certain point when they're in this village town where the railroad station is. Christian Bale is the only one committed to bring him to the train. They get along, they get a bit on the road there. They get pressured because the gang of Russell Crowe is trying to free him, so they get in a fight. They get in a fight with guns. They get shot from multiple points, and at a certain point he says, "Okay, I'm coming out to the gang members." He said, "Okay, stop shooting. I'm coming out." So you really see, okay, stop playing now. I get back to where I belong. I won. And Christian Bale's character tries really to pull him back. They get in a short fight. Russell Crowe's character says he wants to come out, stop shooting to the other gang members, and Christian Bale pulls him back. They get in a short fight, and Russell Crowe is on top of Christian Bale with his hands on his throat, and Christian Bale mumbles that to make him understand in what of a low position he really is in life. The only time I was in a battlefield, was when the men were retiring, and I got shot from one of my own people, one of my own men. You see I don't know exactly if he lost his leg or he has actually not a really, one of his leg is not 100%, so that's when he was shot. And during this confession, you really see how Russell Crowe changes. You see it, you have a close-up on his face, and you see that he sees that Christian Bale's character is doing all this, putting his life in danger and bringing him to this train, because it's meaning so much to him. He wants to do something meaningful, something big. He wants to contribute to something, and you see this so good in the expression of Russell Crowe. And from that moment on, he says, "All right, okay," and he let Christian Bale bring him on the train station that's really close thereby, and then ultimately to the train. They face the multiple problems because the gang of Russell Crowe continues shooting, but this moment it sums up, in my opinion, the whole movie. It's what the movie is about. It's and you don't really get to see this really often, and here it's done really brilliantly. You really see the change, the character change, and how he says, okay. And the humanity of Russell Crowe comes up even more, that you really see, okay, I understand where you are, where you're coming from. Okay, I will do this. I will go. Even if I can escape now, I will put myself to go through the prison and then escape eventually later, just to give you this opportunity to show to yourself and also to your family that you've done something meaningful. So I love this when this transpires in a movie, and here it's awesome. I like the movie for multiple things. This scene is one of the big things, and I've noticed this scene, really what's happening, I would say probably in the third time that I watched the movie, not in the first time. This scene is really meaningful to make the movie a really beautiful movie. I love the movies that show a certain kind of journey, physical journey or from the character. Here it's happened to be both and Western, so it's a combination of 3 points that are really beautiful in this movie. If you love movies like this one, Western, that show a deep character changement, go see or rewatch 3:10 to Yuma. And that's the review for today. So before I end, remember to like if you like the movie, if you like my shirt, like the video, comment below and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye. Thank you for watching.